Moving along to step number 4, we already had Kadesh, Urchatz, Karpas, and now we are at Yachatz. If you remember, we spoke about the 3 matzahs at the Seder table. Yachatz literally means to break. The word chetzi in Hebrew means half. We take the middle matzah of the 3, take it, break it in half, put one aside for the afikoman, which we will have later. It's later in the Seder. The afikoman is literally translated as dessert, or something that comes at the end of the meal in Greek, at least in ancient Greek. And we take the other half of that broken matzah and put it right back in the middle. Why do we take a matzah and break it? The reason is as follows. There are 3 reasons for eating matzah. The most well-known is the fact that when the Jews left Egypt, famous story goes that they didn't have time to bake their bread, to bake their dough, and they kept it on their backs and it turned into matzah. That is reason number 1. Reason number 2 is because when the Jews were in Egypt, enslaved, they were very poor. They only were able to eat crackers, poor man's bread, and very often those crackers were broken. It is called in the lexicon of the Haggadah, lechem oni, which literally means a poor man's bread. And when we eat the matzah, coming up soon in the Seder, we're actually supposed to take part of that matzah that's broken and eat it to remember the broken bread that the Jews would eat. That is why we break the middle matzah now. Once we're on to the 3 reasons, the 3rd reason of matzah is because when the Jews were in Egypt, they actually had a Seder at the very last night before they left Egypt, and they were commanded to eat matzah. But to remind us of the reason of matzah, that we should remember the broken bread that the Jews ate, the lechem oni, we take the middle matzah and we crack it using one for matzah and one for afikoman later on.